Hello people of the internet, it's Amanda, and I don't usually film videos at night, but I put out the ring light. I'm currently in my pajamas. I still couldn't sleep, so I figured that I'm just gonna talk about my thoughts on KINPURI'S ICHIBAN performance in MSTE. It's their first stage performance of the song, and I don't know, I'm just really excited about it. Earlier today, I talked about it in the video that I posted earlier, which is a talk through of my thoughts on their Na 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 choreography. And yeah, like ever since the music video for this one came out, heck, like before when I heard the preview of the song, I already had high hopes for it. And so it's quite interesting because the MSTE performance definitely showed the more dance side to the song as compared to the music video, where it's a mix of, you know, just them driving and grooving into the music. But then for this one, since it's a performance, so they really just went on with like the missing pieces of the choreography. And I don't know, I just really have some thoughts that I want to share about this performance, thus this video. Now with that said, let's just get to it. So the first one is, I absolutely love their costumes for this particular performance. Like, I think it's kind of like confusing but kind of fun in a way. I mean, Shaw's outfit was definitely a lot simpler than I expected, but I really love his ensemble for this appearance. And then for the others, like I like Kaito's very nice and loud kind of like black and yellow green thing going on, and then Kishi with the print of the tracksuit that he's wearing. Then with Jin, it's a combination of like a coat and then a hoodie. And then for Ren's hair, this one I absolutely love what he's trying to do with like styling his hair recently. So I really love it when it comes to, you know, just the aesthetic factor of it. Now onto the performance itself. I was kind of surprised that given it's a dance heavy song, they were singing live this performance. Now I like lip syncing isn't exactly an issue for me, especially for performers who had to like really perform and dance and anything like that and do many things, especially on stage. I think it's more of an issue for me if someone opts to lip sync while, you know, the ambiance of like the entire performance is just quite slow and manageable to sing live. But for a dance heavy performance, I'm a lot more forgiving, and for them to perform and to sing this live as they were dancing, and you can really tell that it's live because the tone is very different from the music video. I don't know, just really impressive, and they were really stable all throughout the performance as well. Again, the energy is really nice and fresh. The footwork is really good. Again, the extensions, really nice. Now for that particular part, so that was Shaw's part in the music video where he started with a rap, and I really love the energy, the way he just threw his head and then went back to it, very snappy. And then this choreography isn't in the music video, but there's definitely a lot of attitude. I like that whole like feet movement that they did, that's very smooth. And then for this part where it transitions to Kaito's part, yes, they're definitely like that particular movement right there of them moving from this side to this side. I think the footwork and the flow of the entire thing, like just them not really like, it's more focused on the footwork, but their upper body is really more of just, you know, has a lot more freedom in terms of movement. So as you can see, Kishi is moving very differently, Kaito is moving differently, Shaw and then Ren and then Jin, all of them are doing something in their upper body that's not exactly like you know, it's really just all ad-lib and stuff like that, but the footwork is very consistent, and I really love the flow. And then the way that they converged right there. This one, I've talked about how much I love Ren and Kishi's part pre-chorus in the first part, and I really love how they incorporated the choreography around that as well. Like there's still very like nice and snappy groovy movements at the background happening while Ren and Kishi were just singing. And then there, like that rapid movement of while, you know, Kishi is rapping, and then they kind of like shift into a different formation. That is definitely difficult, especially when you're performing live, like trying as much as possible not to bump the other person behind you. It's really nice, cool. This choreography, very familiar. The facial expressions definitely there. And again, that big extension when they did that movement, really love that. The way they're lifting their legs here as well. Yes, I really love everybody's attitude right here. And then show a solo part. The way he said his line in that particular part, like ICHIBAN, and then it's so low, like it's even lower than the way that he did in the music video. It's almost a grunt like sound, and it's very textured, and I absolutely just love that. And then there, kind of like smug smile right there that shifts into a squint. And then Kaito's entire thing right here is really good. And again, these missing pieces that were not in the music video, I'm really looking forward to. I have seen in the description of the, what do you call this, like the album details, so there's going to be a specific dance version as well, and I really am excited after seeing this entire performance. Jin just owning this solo part. He did that little growl in his voice when he sang that particular part, which I really love. And then again with Ren. Just Ren projecting in this particular part. I absolutely love it. And then it transitions into the way that showed that body pump right there. And then absolutely love those parts. And again, that little small movements, like whenever, you know, they're gonna jump into a different formation, it's just really these like small steps or things that they're doing, but it's really giving in terms of the blocking and everything. The way that their heads are really like snapping for this particular performance. Facial expressions again. And again, there's just the ad-libs that they're doing, you know, just so much attitude, so much individual flavor, but at the same time it looks really cohesive to the choreography. And then after that, they're literally just breathing through the microphone. I mean, given that performance, it's really like, you know, like absolutely totally acceptable that they're breathing really hard after that. But I absolutely love it. I think it really got me more and more excited to get my copy of the album, which as I usually do, I unbox here on my channel once I get it. Again, what I like about this song is it's not particularly like into very angular movements or anything like that. Like it allows for the choreography to have this sort of like moments that allows the members to just drive and groove and whatever, and I absolutely love that. And I just wish that they appear in like more shows to promote this. I think last year my issue was because of how closely their releases were. Magic Touch was only like performed 3-4 times live, and then after that, like there's just their releases are just so close together in a way that, you know, they after promoting one thing and then afterwards they're promoting another thing, and then some are being promoted longer than others. I remember back when I Promise came out, I Promise was like, I don't know, it felt like it was 6 months long because of just how many performances were there during the holiday season. And yeah, but I mean, I Promise, so it wasn't exactly a problem, but it's just like you just feel that some performances, especially these types that are very technique heavy and stuff like that. You know, you just crave for more stage performances and live performances of it. So there's that. Now, with that said, so tell me down in the comments below, what are your thoughts on their MSTE performance? Where do you want to see them next? I just wish I could see more of KINPURI like performing this song on stage, just collecting, you know, all these different performances, because I feel like, you know, aside from the performance itself, I want to see how they play up in terms of the costumes. It seems like they're really having fun matching it up. I was expecting that they are going to go for costumes that they went for in the music video, but then they went really different with this one. So I don't know, I'm just really happy about that, and I don't know, I just want to see them perform this more. So yeah, now if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel and you would want to hear more from me, please hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you soon again in a new one. Bye.